All right, guys, we got Rod Stewart and the Faces. Stay with me. Let's take a listen here. I got a little drum beat to go with it. And so forth. Hello everyone, I'm Shawn and welcome to my easy piano lessons. We're about to do the part 1 here, and we'll do all of the lessons for this on my website, webpianoteacher.com. Works on all your phones, your tablets, your desktop computers, laptops, whatever you want to watch it on. Fast streaming for everyone. Got thousands and thousands of lessons on there. If you like this one, you'll like a lot of my other things I've done as well. This is kind of just an extra bonus lesson series I'm giving you for the Memorial Day weekend. Just thought it'd be fun here. So, and this is just a cheap Casio Privia keyboard that I love. And, just to get sort of that crunch sound with the Wurlitzer, and the Wurlitzer keyboard and the guitar. I layer the harpsichord and the piano. It gives you a little bit of that, a cheap way to do that. Oops, there goes get that back up. But that's what I do for that. I just use the sounds that I have to try to get sort of close. That's as close as I can get. Harpsichord and grand piano sound with chorus and reverb on it. But we're just going to go back to the piano sound here. All right, because most of you are just playing on your piano. So, and it really drowned out the drums, didn't it? It was loud. I put a drum beat on that was about the right tempo. But let's get going here. All right, so the keyboard doesn't start at the beginning. The guitar does, but I thought, let's try to play the guitar on the piano. And I think we can. Let's do B to C sharp with 1 and 2. And then we'll do B and E with 1 and 3. Ba-da-dum. And then B, E, B with 1, 2, 5. A, keep that B, E on the bottom, A on the top, G sharp, A, G sharp. So we have go. Da, 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 bum. All right, I think it sounds sort of like what the guitar is doing. Left hand, I have an E written there, but I'm going to play an octave and a fifth. So my whole octave, B is the fifth in the middle, E, B, E. So we have. I'm just going to vamp my left hand. Da, 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 ba, 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 da, ba, ba. Remember, the keyboard's not playing here. I'm just doing something to give me a rhythm, the drums and the bass. And go. Now we're going to a D chord now. We were on an E chord. Now we're on D. So D, A, D on the left for the octave and the fifth. Right hand will have A, D, F sharp. I'll use 1, 2, 4. Then B, D, G 2 times. Back to A, D, F sharp. Right there we have A, D, E. Back to A, D, F sharp. So, da, 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 da. Playing in a band, you don't want to play this because your guitar player would get mad. He wants to play that all by himself, so don't get in there with him. But if you're playing by yourself and you want to try this. And then we have so next chord is A chord, A, E, A on the left. Right hand, A, E, F, E, A, C sharp. Also, if you are playing in a band, don't vamp too much on your left hand, because that'll get in the bassist's way and the drummer's way. Just octave is enough. If they're playing with you, hold back and don't really vamp too much in that left hand. E, A, C sharp, 1, 2, 4, and then F sharp, A, D with 1, 2, 5. Go back and forth. And then just E, F sharp with 1 and 2, and then E, A, C sharp. Next measure, same chord. Use these fingerings 1, 2, 4 to 1, 2, 5. It'll make it easier. All right, so the whole guitar thing, and go. black dot to black dot. Back to the beginning, play from black dot to black dot. So you repeat it. So you go through that. And then this is actually the keyboard. You can hear that little tremolo between B and E. I like to put a little, so you get that for free. I don't think the keyboard player does that, but if you want to go A sharp, B. In fact, as we learn this along through and we hear the keyboard part, I'm going to show you some things you can do that aren't necessarily in the keyboard part in this thing, but things that'll help you out when you're playing through. So since the keyboard has that, you know, you could do the keyboard part or just stay on the G sharp or E chord. You know, but since the keyboard's doing that, we'll do it. The left hand, what can you do? If you got your band, you don't got to do anything. If you're by yourself, I like to do that. I like to involve a C sharp and a B. So, all right. So, and then the next measure, ba 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 da ba. So that'll be A D F sharp. I think the keyboard does that. I don't think that's a guitar thing, though it's very much like what the guitar was doing. A D F sharp, bum, 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 B D G, A D F sharp, E on the top, and then A D. So it's 1. Now this is definitely keyboard and very fun. Very memorable part of the song. C sharp, E. I have a 2 over each third. These are a third apart because you do it 2 times on each one. Then B, D, A, C sharp, F sharp, A. Don't pedal this, it'll sound awful. G, B, F sharp, A, E, G, 1 time on the D, F sharp. Left hand on an A. And don't vamp here, even if you're playing a piano solo, because you just want that right hand to come out. Now, yeah, I like it down there. I just added that in case your piano solo or your band doesn't have anybody doing that part. A, E, and then A, F sharp. I do that motive 2 times as indicated. Dot, 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 dot. Right hand. C sharp, E, A to D, F sharp, A. Don't pedal it, don't go. Ruin it. It's add an A on your thumb if you want. Oh, sorry. That's it. Okay? So there's your part 1. Again, when the keyboard comes in, you go. And then we get to that part that's coming up. That's pretty good for part 1, I think. We do finish it on webpianoteacher.com. Lots of good stuff, lots of little ditties I'm going to show you in there for keyboard playing with the rock and roll style. You know, the real rock and roll. not the fake rock and roll, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. I'll talk to you later.